All right, welcome back. I should start off with a clap. I always start off with a clap. Today's a very, very exciting day. I'm about to head off to the gym, and we've got a new gym, and I'm feeling a bit spoilt with this one. It is a good gym. Now, if you're in Australia, you kind of know that bodybuilding isn't like this big thing. Like, it's not as big as it is in America, which I think most of my audience is actually from America, but over here in Australia, it's very, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just small. There's not like hardcore bodybuilding. With Australia, the fitness community is it's so mainstream. It's like EHP labs, kind of fitness girl, ab workout type shit. Like that is like Australian fucking bodybuilding, or Australian fitness is so much just like money grab type content. And it fucking sucks, because when you're someone like me that's like heavily into like bodybuilding and like serious training and like that fucking gritty shit, you want a gym that you can kind of like display that. And when you go to like a normal commercial gym, you're not really able to kind of fully delve yourself into that whole kind of a mindset, because you've got old mate in the back that's with his group of mates on the bench, and they're all fucking staring at you, and a mum's coming in that's just trying to get her cardio done, and she doesn't want to have to hear anyone yelling. And it's, as much as you can just kind of block that kind of stuff out, you want a gym that's full of other motherfuckers that have all got the same sort of mentality as you, and you're all just hardcore training hard as fuck. Dorian Yates style blood and guts type shit. And I think that's what this gym is. It's got metal plates, which metal plates ain't a freaking thing in Australia. Metal plates, hardcore bodybuilding, powerlifting type shit. And I am so excited. I'm just envisioning like the next year of training and getting really strong on all these new machines. Because they got some Nautilus and some Prime and like Arsenal Strength as well. And like a Flex chest press. There's so much there. And no more commercial shit. So I'm going to see you guys in there. I might not do a voiceover. I might just kind of in the moment tell you what I'm thinking about the next sets coming up and all that. Just so it's like fresh in my mind and I don't have to think about it later on. But yeah, let's get in there. I'm fucking hyped. So, just finished up 2 sets of hamstring curls. I did the stack, which is 100 kilos for 8. Then I did a set of 7. And I would do the seated hamstring curl that they have here, but that one is apparently shit, and they're getting a new one. So I'm just going to keep rocking with the laying hamstring curl. If you're doing multiple kind of leg days or multiple upper body days, try and rotate. Don't have like the exact same exercises on both leg days, so try and split it up, and that way you're gonna not stall on those movements as fast, and you'll continue to make more and more strength progress over a longer period of time. Instead of like just doing laying hamstring curl every single session, you're more likely going to burn out on that exercise and not make as much progress. But now we're doing adductors. I just do one set of this. They're getting stronger every time I do them, every session. With these, I do one set of adductors on this machine every leg day, and that's just because it's the one kind of like isolation adductor movement. There's not really anything else out there that's going to be able to, you know, be as stable. And just, I want to talk more about like that scientific thing, but then I also don't because it overcomplicates it. I just want to fucking train hard, so that's what I'm going to do. So, man, I'm loving this shit. Get to play your own music and everything. But anyway, single leg press, calf raises, not actually leg press. I mean, they don't have a standing. This is the exact same shit. If it's actually probably better to do it on this because now I don't have to load my spine unnecessarily just to train my calves. Like why? It's like there's no added benefit of me loading my spine on a standing calf raise just to train my calf, you know? So anyway, let's get into this shit. Yep. I think I got 13 there. Take a bit of a breather and then go to the next leg. I'm doing 2 sets there. That was the first set. That feels so good. So with calves, right, you don't want to be doing too much of that top motion, that top squeeze. You're not really going to get anything out of that. And this is all scientific mumbo jumbo, but don't be all talk. Fucking actually try it out and see if it works. And if it does, hell yeah. If it doesn't, then fucking don't do it. It's as easy as that. But yeah, what I like to do is I hold the stretch for like a second or two and then kind of boom, go up. And I go like 75% of all the way. I don't really try and squeeze that very top. I just try and keep it in that stretched part. That was quite a bit of reps. I wasn't even thinking I'd get that much. I usually try and stay like below 10. That was like 13 aside. So I'm gonna go heavy in my next set, but I'm not gonna show you guys that because it's just calves. But I'll see you when we get to some nice fucking heavy shit. So fucking special. Oh. I wish I was special. So, just finished up that set of leg press. Holy fuck. I can really like let my shit out in here. Like this is, I haven't been this happy in months. Months, man. Not that I've been depressed, but I definitely needed a different environment, and this is 100% it. You know, sometimes I think like when you go through some shit, I would much rather go through that and keep going through more of that kind of stuff than to have just a jolly life and be, you know, comfortable or happy somewhat and just have like a normal kind of life. Everything that I do feels so much more like deep, and there's like true purpose and meaning behind everything that I'm doing. And I'm just so grateful that I get an environment to be able to express myself like that in here. And like this is the first session here. This is my first ever time working out in this joint, and to some people, like it's maybe just a gym, but it's like, to me, it's so much more. And if you know, then you know that it's not just a gym for some of us. You know, to some of us, this is our fucking life. So you'll know what I mean, if you're the same. If you're not, then I hope you're happy. Not that I'm not happy, but you know, happiness just comes a little bit differently for me than most people. But that's enough fucking talk. So 7.5 plates on that leg press for 9, dropping down to 7 plates for this next one. Hopefully get the same reps or more. Kind of just seeing where my strength's at on all this equipment here, and it's feeling smooth, so I'm really liking it. This leg press, it's got like a bit of a divot. I don't know if you'd be able to see from last set, but I kind of put the, I don't know what this part of your foot is called, but where your toes start, that kind of heel of your toe goes right on the divot right before it curves. So it's like I'm pushing through my toes a little bit more, and it's feeling really good. So I'm gonna rock with that for the next set. Man, I can't wait to to get real lean and then push my body weight up for a whole year next year and just transform. Like I'm gonna put on a fuck ton of size, and I need to if I want to compete and be competitive, especially if I want to push to open, but that's like years down the line. I'm still gonna have to spend a good few years getting my way up to the weight cap of classic, which is gonna fucking take a shit ton of work as well. And then like I'm 6'4", guys, so if I want to go open and look fucking good against all these other guys and look as big, you gotta be huge. Like there's a reason that Samson Dowder, you know, being as tall as he is, I'm not even sure how tall he is, I think he's like 6 something, he's tall, is, you know, over 300 pounds in the off season, you know, or like 150 kilos. I'm sitting at 95 right now in the morning. My peak bulk was 101. Add 50 kilos to my off-season weight, holy shit. Don't ever fucking question genetics, or I don't think I can give it a fucking go and see. If I was all about like, oh, I don't have the genetics for it, like fucking 5 years ago when I first started, almost 5 years ago, I would not be where I'm at right now, that's for sure. And I'm not gonna be where I will be in 5 years' time if I think like a pussy like that, thinking about genetics. Fuck genetics. That was 9. I'm not counting that as 10. I haven't failed a rep on this leg press, so I don't know if I'd fucking die or not, so I didn't want to risk that.
But I'd rather sacrifice myself than watch any more innocent children die in the name of life.
The legs, they're pumped. So, single leg extension, the reason for that is because I've noticed that my right quad is a bit smaller than my left, which is a bit weird because I slightly tweaked my left quad months ago and it's still kind of nagging, but I don't want to fully rest it because I'm cutting and I don't want to lose muscle, and I can kind of push through it. It's not like something that it's gonna fuck me, you know. Once I get back into a maintenance or a surplus, I can focus a little bit more on just helping that properly heal because I'll have the food to keep the muscle on me. But I get as many as I can with the right. This is literally starting just today because I've noticed that the quad is just smaller. So I got 10 on the right quad, and then I just matched that with the left one, and I did notice that the left one, you could probably see it was a little bit easier. And again, because the quad's injured, with this one, I'm kind of like controlling it a lot more on the negative, holding it for a second and then boom, really flexing the quad to get the weight moving up, not just throwing it and tossing it. But for most things, I kind of just toss the weight, because what else is gonna move the weight besides the muscle? You know, if I'm doing an incline barbell with a Smith machine or something, nothing else is moving that to there besides my pushing muscles. But I do understand that you don't want to do a shit ton of momentum, because it's just going to put unnecessary amount of stress on the joints and shit like that. But yeah, that is legs done. I only got 2 sets of abs to do after this, which I won't show because that's boring. But leg day, 2 sets of hamstring curls to start. I like to do curls before any squats and also just at the start of the workout to kind of, it's like it gives it a bit of a cushion in your leg. So when you're in your squatting motion and you're getting real deep and your hamstring touching your calf, it's like a little bit of a cushion, and it just feels good kind of exploding out of the hole on like a leg press or a squat. So if you haven't tried it, try to do leg curls. Lying, seated, doesn't matter. Just work your hamstrings before doing a squatting movement, and guaranteed you won't go back. And it also helps warm up your knee joint without putting stress on it. So if you wanted to warm up your knees and you're thinking, oh, leg extensions, that's going to put pressure right on the joint. Whereas leg curls don't put that much pressure on it, so it can help warm up that area without actually putting you through like that initial pain. I'll see you guys back home after I hit abs. So it's after gym now. It's like hours later. Had a protein shake. I did want to touch on anabolic window, and pretty much it is a thing. It's just not as important as everyone else thinks. But who do you think is going to gain more muscle if you're having protein and carbs like right after your workout, or if you wait an hour and a half? Obviously the amount of benefit maybe isn't tremendous like everyone says. You're not going to grow anything if you don't have your anabolic post-workout fucking protein shake, but you're going to get something out of it. And if you think you're not, then you're probably small. Just want to say that. But we're watching ASMR eats, beautiful women eating burgers, because that shit's awesome. Leave in the comments any questions, because I'll answer everything, because I'm assuming there's not going to be 1,000 comments. So I'll answer anything. Just ask it down below. Doesn't matter what it is if you think it's dumb. But yeah, that's the video. I'm super stoked with this fucking gym. Like, I'm loving it. I'm already missing it. I want to go back, but rest day tomorrow. So I'll film the next upper body day, and that'll drop whenever it drops. But I hope you guys liked the video. See ya.